This stone memorial stands at the entrance of the Marine Corps base at Quantico, Virginia. This was a great achievement, but de Weldon was not satisfied. Carefully, he measured his model. Inspired, he sought to give it a sweeping magnitude. He envisioned a monument which would preserve and encompass the spirit and thrill the heart of the nation. He visualized a gigantic memorial which would rise to majestic heights, commemorating forever the unsurpassed gallantry of the Marines and the Navy corpsmen who raised the flag. It would be the spirit of all Marines from Tripoli and Chapultepec, from Belleau Woods, and back across the Pacific from Wake Island to Japan. A memorial to the heroic gallantry of all our fighting men. One to leave no doubt in the minds of our enemies that we are determined to keep our freedoms. Here was a challenge. As the years passed, this towering memorial took on form and expression. The feel, the drive, the thrust and power of the smaller statue was achieved in one 64 times greater. The challenge was met. Now the heroic group was finished. Molded in plaster, it was ready to be cast in bronze. Authorized by the unanimous vote of Congress, this memorial is made possible by donations of the people, by former Marines, the fathers and mothers of our fallen comrades, friends of the Corps, and men of the Navy and Marine Corps themselves. It would be the spirit of all the people of the United States, a symbol of all America for all time. The 6 men who raised the flag were typical Americans. There are their faces. Private First Class Ira Hayes, USMC. Pharmacist Mate Second Class John Bradley, USN. Corporal Rene Gagnon, USMC. Sergeant Michael Strank, USMC. Private First Class Franklin Sousley, USMC. Corporal Harlon Block, USMC. An original American, a Pima Indian from the broad plains of Arizona, a student from the dairy lands of Wisconsin, a mill worker from the hills of New Hampshire, a son of Czechoslovakian immigrants, a professional Marine from the Allegheny Mountains of Pennsylvania, a war worker from the fertile tobacco lands of Kentucky, and a truck driver from the rich oil fields of southern Texas. The oldest was 25. The youngest, 19. 5 were Marines, 1 a sailor. The great moment lives, an eternal shrine to valor. In this memorial lives again the courageous spirit which makes America great. In it is the relentless determination of the American people to defend democracy against those who would destroy it. This inspired monument is a tribute to the indomitable courage of our fighting men and a manifestation of their faith in America. This really happened, one of the most dramatic incidents of any war, vibrant, perpetuated in bronze in our nation's capital, enduring for posterity. This is you. And you. And you. Silent, yet it will speak a universal tongue of the past, the present, and for the future. A symbol of a great nation, a symbol of a great people. Uncommon valor, a common virtue.